But this is the demo for I Am Not a Human. So we're gonna check it out. Yeah, no problem, Sheza. Appreciate you. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna look around first. Loneliness and isolation. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Fine. Hey, I came over for a reason. I'm a little worried about you. Something bad's happening. My cousin called me. The news over there is saying there's something weird going on with the sun, and that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for some reason. Creepy. I hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they call them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or because they're trying to get into people's houses. Let me... That first off. Alright, there we go. My cousin said that staying home alone is dangerous, so I came over so you don't get killed. How's your wife and daughter? Don't worry, good friend just arrived the other day. He'll look after my family. I thought I did flip it. Alright, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll wait for you in the kitchen. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay. Check it during the day. So I guess we sleep. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst was larger than scientists had predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. We're asking all people to refrain from going outside during the day. Okay. Okay. We check the windows at night. Hi. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day and you have to let other people in. Why should I let strangers into my house? I know you keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't be alone, but she mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone is in the house with you. What's the use of extra people? They might bring something or tell you some interesting things. And don't forget to test them for signs they're a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So you have to choose who you want to test carefully. The tests are really strenuous. You have to take a real good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. That won't take energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out the windows. The TV's a good research, but it doesn't tell you what's going on around you. Okay, what do we need to do? I'm afraid that all we can do is try to survive and hope that this nightmare ends soon. I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stay with my family. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Drink it and go to sleep. It'll make you really sleepy. So if you don't want to talk to anyone else, drink a beer and relax. Okay. Okay, it says to drink a... Which one's the kitchen again? This one. Okay. Sleep time. Okay, so it's not. In the distance is the house of your neighbor who is currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows and it seems like his family is waiting for him to go back home. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care, chatting about something and paying you no mind. Okay. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Okay. Hi. Is my dad here? Can you get him for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared. I don't like people walking at night. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, you're just testing me to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start testing people now too. Did you get here safely? You know, it's like everything's been turned upside down. Now people sit home and sleep during the day. At night, they walk around and do things. I'm still scared of the dark, but it seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Thanks, you too. Let's go already. Are we scared, Elaine? Let me play some kind of game you made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you can move using stuff like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a road. I'll show you later. Bye. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar, but they just kicked me out. Why? Not everyone could handle my temperament. But I won't hurt anyone. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes. You get it. So, can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, but asking everyone that is directly fucking nonsense. I guess things won't be any different here anyway. Why'd they kick you out of your previous shelter? I thought about saying something rude at first, but I changed my mind. I told you, the people there didn't like me, God knows who it was. So when I think about it, maybe they threw me out for good. They could have eaten me alive and no one would have noticed. Thank you. So I appreciate your trust. Perhaps, well, I can't promise anything. Just please don't eat me. Hello? Sorry it's so late. It was so hot today. Okay, your angle's off a bit. I'm a bit sus here. So hot today. The TV set was better not to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I live near the city. Of course, the asphalt here is heating up pretty bad. I actually worked as a cashier at one point. Not anymore. They fired me. I've had a bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's scary, of course, with these visitors everywhere and the sun burning with hellfire. I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like... I mean, I'm kind of sus of the tour guy as well, but... Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity is not decreasing and the crime level has increased slightly. According to the latest data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to the visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in society. And now over to, just a moment. An urgent message has just come into our studio regarding contact with visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can imitate the external appearance and behaviours of humans. Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures: perfect white teeth. One eyewitness is able to back this up. He encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Now for the weather forecast. Okay. So... Okay, I wouldn't call your teeth pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Okay. Phone times are down till 4. We'll have to walk. Okay. Kitchens. So if we go to the kitchen, we can have a beer. You see your neighbour and daughter through the window. They're playing hatfully, trying to forget about the ongoing horror, if only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to be recent. The blood still hasn't dried. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's like his skin is the wrong side for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You feel fear and pray to God that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Hello? Oh, lean on me for the moment. Is it okay that we're here? Are you both sick or is just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before the trouble with the sun started. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading to this, but I don't think the sun's going to explode. Aren't you tired of carrying her around? Please be careful what you say. Yes, it can be draining, but I can't abandon her if that's what you mean. We left our parents' house together. We're all we have now. Our parents' death seems to have made her even weaker, but she's been like this for a long time. Maybe she'll come out of it a little here. Hey, can you let me in, buddy? What happened to you? I got caught in the afternoon sun, cough cough, while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? Hospital? There are no more hospitals, man. When the visitors came, there was no more point in hospitals. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. No one's going to help me. I'd be better off putting out fires and dying with my friends. I don't have much time left anyway. I have a piece of paper with me. It's sort of important. I'm willing to give it to you if you let me in and let me live my final days in peace. At least we might have to die on the damp ground. They gave us this paper at work before we went to put the fire out. They wanted us to go to the FEMA quarantine zones, but who will go there if everyone who does just dies? Here, I don't need it anyway. Either throw it away or use it for something else. I sense the energy here is stagnant, something very bad. The sun, the Leo, the 5th house, I understand. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you like to act, not talk. Typical Leo, am I right? And you've accumulated a large amount of unpleasant dark energy here. I don't know why yet. Everything's so neglected, I suppose I should start with affirmations. Why the hell are you putting this on me? I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself at once. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your cosmos. Understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. I think I've got too many people here already, so... No, I'm not. A tragedy. I'll do some affirmations for you to have diarrhea. Okay. Let's hope we don't get murdered. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has not stopped. The government has organised a special service to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA, employees can be identified by the yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Although they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered a new sign of visitors: dirt under the fingernails. According to specialist data, this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on a pale maniac, but first, an ad break. Okay, so I've got 4 thingies, so I can... How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out for more than a week. Although I did feel a bit better when you decided to let me in. Thank you. But I'm sitting here while the rest of the guys are dying. I could have been with them. I have nothing to lose anyway. I'm going to die after all. But I want to test you. Yeah, they're very yellow. Is it any different here? I don't bother anyone anymore, it's not worth it. But when you listen to the TV or overhear conversations, everything lights up inside you again. And then you ask yourself, do I need this? No, good man, my never saw was shot to hell. Life was dreary enough without all this, and now, one day, I'll reach up into the chandelier and hang out over the world baptized world. Okay, how's your sister? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. She couldn't even get in the tub at home. No changes yet, but thanks for asking. People with depression are really complicated. I'm afraid we might have to run at any time and she won't be able to find it in her. Or she won't be able to eat just because she doesn't have the energy for it. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. Just don't torment my sister. Okay, your teeth are white, but you're missing a teeth, so I wouldn't call that perfect. Didn't end well, but taught me to take care of my teeth. Hey, how are you? I feel like there's a heavy blanket, very heavy, pressing down on my body. I don't want to. Do it already. Hey, the teeth are definitely white. She just let me die back then. Okay. Alright, let's look at the windows, because there's interesting things outside the windows. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbour's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base. I'll come in a moment. I'm looking out windows. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the bodies. You hate to think what kind of infection could show up if the decaying bodies were left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? Hi. What do you want? Spacious house. I like it. I have a gun. Fantastic. Despair gives courage to the coward, right? But hey, you're home alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear some whispering inside, but who knows what'll happen in a few days. Yo! You seen what's going on? Fucking crazy! How are things with you? What's going on exactly? New possibilities? Can't you see shit? Everyone's running around like a chicken with its head cut off, but they could just be doing things from the heart. Okay, your teeth don't look perfect. They need to be happy is what I'm saying. Okay. What do you suggest? You want to survive? Go make some plans while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Make some moves, you feel me? Let's go, what you think? Come on. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone smart. So we meet again. I remember things were different last time, but we live... It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like our conversation with an action. Can you tell my fortune from a book? Which page should I open to? Just open to the middle. What are you? Me? I am I. You were home. Yes, a tragic story. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to do some thinking. Do you have any thoughts on the matter? Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Certain things will occur not long from now. You need to be ready. I know it sounds strange, but you need to let in the person with the cats. I know for certain that will help you. I can't say how yet. But, of course, you can choose to do with this information what you like. For now, I think about the meaning of your divination choice. Okay. Who have we got now? Can I come in for a rest? You've got a dead guy on your back. Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm very tired. If I don't get some rest, I'll just pass out onto the windows. Your companion's sick. He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. No point letting him go now. I don't want to get die. I don't want to get guy in my house. I would prefer not to have a dead guy in my house. So, yeah. Okay, let's sleep. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the situation with the visitors. They have organised quarantine zones for people who are potentially dangerous. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to our data, FEMA reported this sign after observing detained visitors. The creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a short ad break. Okay. Why haven't you gone home? I have kids at home and I don't want them to be afraid of me. And I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died in the forest already while putting out fires. Let them remember me for my tower of collective patience and conscientious work. I can't even see your eyes. Everything okay? Why do you ask? Do you have a fever? It's not me that's a fever, it's a fucking planet. Wherever you look, someone's dying, or the glaciers are melting, or the forests are burning. The world has a fever. The earth is trying to shake us off. Blood-heavy fleas. One day, it'll succeed. Expect trouble. Ugh. Fuck off, please. I'm not well. Okay, your eyes are blue. You're fine. I'm going to go become a visitor tonight. I'll make myself cry by remembering peaceful times. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would give it to me. What are you going to do next? Good question. My husband should be coming here for us soon. I hope he can find a safe place. Somewhere we can wait out the visitors' attacks and the sun's heat. He said places like that exist. He also said the sun can't explode. If that happened, we'd be wiped out in 10 minutes or less. I think he's right. But their eyes are still really similar. They're not red is what I mean. Maybe she has already cried all she can. Hey, you seem a little more cheerful today. Yeah. Do you know about the sun? That it's exploding? I only found out tonight. So, is this the end? Not even the slightest trace of our existence will remain? That's interesting to think about. Do it already. Okay. Okay. Haha, sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked. You ever heard of sports betting? Yeah. It's how I made my living. Hustling with bets was just something to fucking do, bro. For real. There's ways to cheat the bookies. You bet on a certain team and wait till the dough comes rolling back. And if you got no money, no problem. You just borrow it from someone. So, how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil of debts, yeah. But debts don't bother me none. I definitely don't give a shit about them now. Look danger in the eyes, bro. Hey, I need to test you. What do you want to check? I think I can see from your teeth that you... Shit, bro. This is some kind of disease. You ways to do just for dirty fingernails? Fine. Don't think I'll die in such a dumbass way. You nuts? Sorry, your eyes were bloodshot red and you had dirty fingernails. I'm not risking it, dude. He dead now. Let's look out the windows first. Your neighbour's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. Seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have set it on fire on purpose? What happened to a neighbour's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swell in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's got the head of an army guy. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that was here yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre here. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're going around your neighborhood. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials. And anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting data to send to leadership. They'll develop a response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Do you have a plan of action? Of course. We can't be spontaneous. We'll take one of your people to our laboratory. They'll just complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's alright, and then we'll return them. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to vacate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and go. Have a good night. Okay, they took my tour guy. Hey, what's up? Long time no see, how's life? Do I know you? Come on, you don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice is different. How long ago did this place change owners? I think you just got the wrong address? No way, I can't have. No. Damn it. I guess I did get it wrong. Hey, I've come a long way. Could you let me in, please? Fine, I guess. Hi, let me in. What happened? They killed my dad. Who did this? The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Dad was talking to them about something. Then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Okay, I did see the house on fire. You can come in. You'll help me, Lily? I'm scared. Alright, looks like no one else is coming tonight. So let's sleep and we'll test the little girl and that and the wheelchair person tomorrow. FEMA. What is it and why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. And now for new information, eyewitnesses have reported a new sign of visitors' hairless armpits. FEMA reports that this sign is linked to the fact that the visitors have no hair in this area. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. Okay. Wandering free, wish I could be... Who are you looking for? My friend. We've known each other since we were kids. He had an accident. Got hired to mine something in the mountains. I understand it myself and I don't give a damn about it. But then he threw his back out. He worked so hard in the mountains. The seagulls mistook his back. Fine, it was his ass. They mistook his ass for a nest. Sorry, it's just the voices in my head. They told the joke really well. Okay. Armpits. There it is, the peak of comedy. You asked me to show you my armpits, and I show you. Hellfire is burning outside, and the universe wants to wipe out the whole planet. The visitors want to wipe us out. And you're like, show me your armpits? Alright, I'm going to leave you alone for now. You, You look at her and realize this is overkill. You just want to know how I am? I'm really tired. Can I be alone? Well, here they are. What does it mean? Everything okay? Alright, you're fine. I'm pretty confident you're all fine. Alright. Alright. I think we're fine. Let's... You look at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Only a ghostly shell remains, even though a happy family lived up there until recently. A strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. It's like you felt as if death was going to come to this house oh so soon. You see a stake that has a skull in a helmet on it. The skull has some black, burnt skin on it. Looks like someone yanked out the teeth. The head has been here all day. The whole grisly display seems like a threat. It was probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They take all of the dead soldiers' equipments and weapons to keep them out of local hands. They were probably expecting the pale visitor not to survive their encounter with the crowd of armed people. Now there are a few more body bags. Hello there, human. How lucky we are. We have witnessed the punishment of human lust with our own eyes. The earth has been cleaned. The sun is doing its work. We're on the path to a pure new world. Behold this fucking blessing. You're scaring me. Have you gone mad? Listen, I'll give you a little rundown. The sun does not burn and broil us in vain. It is cleansing us of our sins. We have made a mess of all kinds of things, and now we have angered the sun. It's giving us our due. This is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as we should. What'll happen to you? What does this have to do with me? We shall all live well as soon as the sun assists us. The sun will help us escape all of this, don't you understand? You understand? That's why you're alive. You're scaring me, so fuck off. How stupid can you be? You're chasing away a righteous man. For letting me in, you shall receive a generous reward from the Holy Sun himself. Reconsider, my good man. But, beat it. We pretend... Hey, honey, that walk here really took it out of me. Can I come in for a rest? Were you walking for long? Couldn't say how long. What does long mean anyway? Just look at yourself. You're at home, but you're still walking around. Have you been walking long? You must have been. But I've walked through more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the way things are, honey. So you could have kept walking? Why did you stop? It's like you haven't heard a word I've said, hun. I'm tired of walking. I could at least catch my breath here and have a conversation. That's entertainment enough for an old woman like me. You tell me something and I share back. And then I can at least close my eyes for a while. Fine, let's... Okay, hell. What have you got there, the gloomy chick? One moment there's some clatter, the next someone's whispering to the shadows. That kind of place frightens me. I don't wander alone for the fun of it, you know? I can't tolerate it when there's too much shouting or too many faces. If you like them better, you're better off with them. I'll stay on the porch and wait for the wind of change to calm down. Don't get mad, but I don't, like, go out this type of storm. Like, take or crumble. If it smells like storms or... Okay. Is it like, yeah, there's too many people I'm not staying here? Or is that like... I think possibly we escaped. Like, was there no one... You can see more and more visitors on the street. The sun is heating the earth more and more. Death is on our doorstep. Nobody wants to die, but you need to survive. Do you want to live more than others? Or is it not a desire to live but a fear of the unknown? What is there after death? We don't know. But maybe the visitors know something. Maybe we'll be able to survive this summer, so this fall we can try to discover the answers to the most terrible question. We just have to wait a little to survive the summer heat. Don't let the visitors in.